Hi guys, so let's start with gently reaching your arms up, inhale, and with exhale, vertebra by vertebra, roll down to touch your toes, maybe touch the floor, you can bend those knees, gently move side to side and roll up again. We're going to do that a few times. Reaching arms over the head, inhale, exhale, it's guiding you down to touch the floor, to touch the toes, micro bend those knees. Head is heavy, rolling back up, reaching the hands up. Last one, roll down, articulate your spine. Interlace the fingers at the back of your head and gently rock side to side if you wish. Roll up, extend your spine. Now we're going to create little circles with our arms, and you can allow those hips to follow through. Warming up all joints in our body. And switch other side. Again, allow your spine to rotate. Breathing. Feet are stable. And now we're going to stand super wide and gently rock side to side to fall forward. Again, bending the knees to make sure our hamstrings are not overstretched. Roll up, inhale, with exhale, fall forward again. Gently shifting weight side to side. Breathing. Roll up. Come back to standing. Head circles. Warming up the neck muscles. Dropping chin in to the chest, out to the side, behind you. Changing direction if you wish. Feel the stretch in your neck muscles. So step on one side and gently move the opposite arm in the circles motion. Then look down to the floor. You should feel nice stretch in your neck. Let's go to other side. Drop your head, drop your ear to the shoulder, other arm, gently creating circles. If you look down, you will feel a little bit more stretch there. Arms over your head. Interlace your fingers and extend. Chin drops. Again, extend. Try to don't move your hips while you're doing that. So we are more concerned about our upper back. Opening, extending. Dropping the chin down. Opening, extending. Not doing this. We're not pushing hips forward. Just gently extending our upper back. And release. Let's move on to rotation. We try to don't move those hips. Keep them stable as you rotate your upper back. Beautiful. Try to rotate from one side to other. Now side bend. Bring one arm over your head. Lengthen. And let's move to other side. Reaching the arm as far as you can. Stretching. And now bring one arm, cross over the body, other arm is pushing the arm in and drop down your shoulder. You should feel stretch around your neck area, trapezius muscles. Beautiful, other arm. Breathing. And release. Interlace those fingers behind you and stretch your chest. Almost as across your chest. Beautiful. Feet hip distance apart. And let's gently fall forward. One more time. Hold to your toes and gently move side to side. Some people like to extend the legs. I rather move a little bit. I would more focus to bend those elbows and pull my chest towards those thighs. If you prefer, you can stand on your feet. That will give you a little bit more length in your hamstrings and calves. Feels a little bit different. Make sure your head is heavy, you're not helping. Beautiful. Breathing. If you like to gently move. And now, okay, let's move on to all fours, cat-cow. Breathing and moving your spine. Exhaling, extending. Inhale to drop. Now we're going to extend the arms forward while we're keeping hips over knees, forehead down. Gently lengthen your back, puppy pose. Take a few breaths here. If you wish, you can rotate to one side, lowering one shoulder and one ear, same ear to one side, and then gently change the sides. Don't allow those hips to move. Breathing. And now we're going to move fully to lie down on our belly. Little back sequence. So let's extend your spine a little bit. Pressing to your hands, belly in and forehead down. Again, shoulder blades together this time. Lift those hands off the mat and extend your back. Come back, head down. Reach those arms behind you. Allow those arms to help you lift. Lifting the sternum, lifting the forehead. Lower it down. Interlace the fingers and lift up again. Sternum and forehead lifting, breathing. Exhale, release. Arms are reaching. Forehead, sternum, and now feet lifting. Maybe those knees lifting off the mat. Breathing. 3, 2, 1. Release. Gently push yourself up. Child pose. Toes under. Extend your legs. Down dog. Looking at your toes. Gently bending one leg while the other leg is straight and switch. Gently alternating. Head is relaxed. And switching from side to side. Pigeon pose, bring your left knee towards the left wrist. Right leg extends behind you, arms forward, forehead down. Take a couple of breaths here. Few more breaths. Allowing those hips to open. Softening your upper body. Now let's bring your right shoulder to the side, right elbow towards the left knee. You can place hand over the hand or reach your left arm behind you to grab your toes. Gentle twist, gentle rotation in your thoracic spine, feels great. If this pose is not accessible, you can just stay in normal pigeon pose. Now bend your right knee. Come up to your arms and bring the heel into your glutes. Stretch your quads, stretch your hip flexors. Perfect, and gently release. Let's come up and we're gonna swap the legs. So this time right knee towards you, right wrist, left leg extends, point the toes. You can stay on your forearms if you feel a lot stretch in your hips or in your growing glutes or hammies. And walk your arms forward. We're gonna take a few breaths here, no rush. Soften those breaths. And if you wish, you can roll over to your left shoulder, your left elbow towards the right knee. If you can, reach your arm behind you, your right hand to your right foot. And we stay here just for a couple breaths. And let's come out from the pose. We're going to stretch those quads, so bend the knee, grab your left foot with your left hand, bring the heel towards the glute, and feel lovely stretch at the front of your thigh. And you can release as we're gonna go to double leg stretch. So we're gonna lie down on our belly, bend both knees, and we're gonna grab our feet. And as you're ready, hold the belly in. Try to lift your knees off the mat, and then gently you can leave the forehead and sternum off the mat. Release. You can switch the grip, you can rotate your hands outwards and go again, lifting the knees, lifting forehead and sternum. You should feel more stretch in this variation in your chest, across your chest, and release. Take a few breaths. Now we're going to lift up, press to our hands and extend the spine to swan or upper facing dog. Exhale, release. Let's push yourself up to all fours. Just few cat-cows, and we're gonna go for some hip openers. Okay, bring your left foot forward. Make sure it's in 90-degree angle and your knees not passing you here. If you can, lower your arms down, forearms down. And now we're gonna open the hip even a little bit more. So we're gonna press more to our outer side of the foot and allow the hip to open. Beautiful. We're gonna just take a few more breaths here in this position. Breathing through. Place your foot back as it was. And when you're ready, bring your leg back. Keep your knee bent, kind of middle of your arms, and place other knee behind it. Sit on the floor. Make sure you're not sitting on your feet. That's how this should look from the side, and that's the view from the front. Gently fall forward if you can. Try to keep knee over knee. We're going to take good few breaths here. And again, we're really aiming for opening in those hips. You might feel your glutes. Take a few breaths here. When you're ready, we slide the top leg over on the bottom leg. So we try to keep one over the other one. So my ankle over the knee, knee over the ankle. This is called easy pose or double pigeon. It's not as easy. If you, maybe you can't get to the full pose and you hear it, that's okay. In this position you should feel stretch. If not, If you feel a little bit too much in your knees, flex your feet, dorsiflex them, that will lock the knees. Because sometimes if you don't have enough mobility in your hip, you will try to compensate and rotate from your knee. So try to avoid that. Stay in the comfortable place. Just a few more breaths. Okay, and gently release. Bring both legs in and out. And now just see how the hips are moving. So just gently moving from side to side. Trying to drop both knees. Maybe come up to fully extending those hips forward. Kneeling. Just feel how your hips are loosen up. Alright, let's switch the leg. Stepping right foot forward, left leg behind you. Just make sure the left knee, you're not pressing directly to your patella, you're pressing kind of slightly above your patella, so just on the thigh. Again, your right knee is not passing your right ankle. Maybe you can't go fully down, that's okay, stay on your hands. You don't have to go to forearms if that's not comfortable. If you're going only to one, to the left one, that's too much, okay? You should be able to lower two down, not leaning to the side. Okay, open the foot out, pressing to outer side of the foot. Lovely. Breathing. Just a few more breaths. Slowly come back and place your right knee between the middle of your hands. Left knee behind it. And now sit on the floor, on your sitting bones. Make sure you're not sitting on your ankle joint. And again, we're gonna breathe. And if that's comfortable, you're gonna fall forward. Maybe lower your forearms down. Maybe you just stay up sitting and you're feeling enough. That's okay, just a few more breaths. And let's move on to easy pose. So we're gonna just bring the leg over the leg. This is okay. If this is only where you can go, stay there. Everyone started somewhere. It's not easy. And gently fall forward if you can. Gonna take a good few breaths here. No rush. Breathing. And come out from the pose. Move side to side. Again, see how the hips are moving. A 90-90 drill. Hip opener. Lowering both knees simultaneously to the floor. Okay, and now bring your feet together, open those knees, gently fall forward. That should feel good. Hook those knees, those feet, whichever feels good. Excellent. Extend your right leg, left foot into your inner thigh, fall forward from your hips. Breathing, so we're looking for hip hinge. Excellent. Come up and switch. Left leg extends, right foot into your left inner thigh, fall forward. Few breaths. Feel the stretch around your lower back, maybe calf and hamstring. Everyone might have different muscles tightened than others. Let's move on to a few standing poses. So we're going to move to downward facing dog. Lengthen those legs, lengthen your back. Beautiful, gently moving from toes to heels, walking up and down. And let's bring right foot forward, left foot in 45 degrees. Come up, warrior two. Lower your right hand down to your right ankle, foot, floor, wherever feels good, and then extend your leg. Beautiful. Bend the right knee and maybe go for bind. Interlace those fingers behind you. If the bind is not accessible, you can go to humble warrior. Hands down. Step back. Down dog. And let's step your left foot forward now. Right foot in 45 degrees and come up to warrior two. Lower left hand to the left ankle. Right arm reaching, and maybe if you wish, extend your left leg to triangle pose. And let's go for the bind. If again this is not accessible for you, interlace fingers behind you and go for humble warrior. Hands down, step back, down dog. Lower your knees down. Extend the arms forward, poppy pose, just a few breaths here. Make your way to lie down on your back, and we're gonna go to happy baby. So when you're ready, bend those knees into your chest, gently rock side to side, and if you're comfortable, extend those legs slightly. So knees are bent, but legs are up towards the ceiling. And you can grab your big toes, outer sides of your feet, or you can wrap your arms around those lower legs. And gently rock side to side if you wish, just massaging your lower back. Releasing sacrum and your lower back. Extend your right leg, left leg up to the ceiling, and again you can hold to your shin, hamstring, your ankle joint, wherever it feels comfy, wherever you feel nice stretch. Gonna take a few breaths here. Chin is slightly tucked. Bend the leg, bend the knee, hold to the knee and create few circles, pressing the femur into the hip socket, so the thigh bone into the hip. Now bring the left leg over, cross over to right hand side, left arm extends, right shoulder down, left shoulder down. Gently stretching, glutes, lower back. And come back to the center. Hold to your knee. Few circles in. And let's switch those legs. Extending your left leg down to the floor, right leg up towards the ceiling. Point the toes or flex your foot, whichever you feel better. Now hold to your ankle, calf or hamstring and take a few breaths here. Excellent. From day to day you will feel sometimes your body needs something else. And let's go for circles. So knees bent and you're pressing your femur into your hip socket and bring the leg cross over your body to the left hand side. Make sure your right shoulder is placed down. It's not lifting up off the floor. Breathing. Spinal twist. Beautiful release for your back. And when you're ready, slowly come back. Okay, keep your right knee bent Left foot over the top of your right thigh and allow those legs drop to the right hand side. Now we're going to bring the arms between the left arm between your legs and to interlace your fingers at the back of your hamstring and relax those shoulders while you're bringing those legs towards your chest. Really nice stretch for your glutes and hip. Release and switch. Right foot over the left thigh, interlace fingers at the back of the left hamstring. Take a few breaths. And as you're ready, drop those legs to the left hand side, holding to your right ankle, pushing your right knee away from you. Come back to the center. Bring those soles of your feet together, hands on your belly. Take a few breaths here as your hips are opening. Our practice is over. Thank you. Namaste.